again, I'm doing another video devotional, and today I have my friend Ashley here with me, and it is, what day is it today?
Monday!
It's Monday, so if you remember, it was so beautiful today, so that's why we're out on the lake. We did a little swimming. Ashley did it though, because she's smart. I'm really cold.
Or I'm boring.
But I thought it would be fun to do a video with a guest and just talk about college and just like things that we face in our own lives, and just talk about advice that we have and things that we've been learning this year. So a little background on me and Ashley. We grew up together somewhat. We've been friends since 6th grade. She's my first best friend in school. We've been friends for so long, and we both went to high school together. We have we don't have similar backgrounds at all. Similar lives. We just look kind of similar. So I was gonna say, their lives are similar.
We have similar bubbly personalities.
Yeah, similar personalities, but I'll share a little of my story, but you guys kind of already know. I grew up with my parents and my sister, and I grew up in a Christian home. And I mean, I don't know what else there really is to me. I really have always been focused on church and like things like that, and school, like drama club and things. But you want to say your background on it?
I grew up in Syosset, and then I moved out here to Riverhead. I guess I grew up in a Catholic household, but I didn't really go to church that much. My grandpa passed, and he was kind of like my
religious figure in your life.
Yeah, so when he passed, it was kind of hard to go back to church. But I still keep God in my life in my own ways.
Yeah, so we obviously have two very different backgrounds, but me and Ashley have always talked about like our faith together and have always been super open with that, and I think that's important to friendship, because that's the reason like I'm so close to Ashley, is because like we've always been so open with everything with each other, and we're always able to go to each other. So like that's just another thing important to have in your friendships, is someone you can talk to about literally everything, and someone who accepts you for who you are. So, and that's why Ashley's such a good friend. But today we just want to talk about like things that we've been learning. We're both college students. We're both now juniors in college.
Senior.
You're a senior, yeah. She's super smart, so she's graduating like a year early. Not me, but
that's not the case.
No, I'm smart too, I guess, but she's a super ambitious girl. But so we're just going to talk about things that we've been learning in our, just like in general in life. But I'm going to talk about more recently what I've been learning in the past couple months, and I think you too. So this past year has definitely been good for me, but it's also been hard. I've just like been experiencing, there's a lawnmower, so it's making me laugh. I've just been experiencing like a lot of loneliness, and like not in like a super sad way. Like I don't want people to feel bad for me, but more just like God's been trying to teach me how to be alone and like be okay with it. I just am someone that like thrives when I'm around people, obviously, and like I just enjoy being with people. Extrovert. Yeah, and so like this year and I think I've done it a little to myself. I've just kind of like introverted myself, because I've just like had other things going on. So I'm like, I don't want to be with anyone because I'm just sad, you know? So, but God just been teaching me that like it's okay to be alone, and like how to be happy when I'm alone, and like find joy in Him, and like realizing that, oh, I'm alone, like I can actually like, you know, put on some worship music, or like pray, or like experience like some time with God, and not be like, oh, like I'm so sad, like I have no friends, because obviously that's not true. And that's really what's been happening. Like when I'm alone, I let like bad thoughts come into my mind, rather than, you know, trying to like realize like what God's trying to do, because He doesn't do anything without a purpose. So like I've realized like there's a reason I'm going through the season I am, and it's teaching me something, and I just don't realize it now. And like in the past couple months, I've accepted it, and I've had people in my life kind of just like guide me through it, and show me that like it's okay to be feeling how I'm feeling, but I need to be like productive with those emotions, and like just like ask God to show me what He's trying to do. And like I have realized the reason I've been alone so much, or been experiencing this loneliness, is because I've taken advantage of the fact that God's trying to, you know, have time with me by myself. You know, most of the time we're so busy we don't have time to pray or to do any of the things we should be doing, or just focus on like ourselves and like our mental health and like self-care and stuff. So God's just been teaching me that, and to like appreciate the time that I have with people more too, and take advantage of my time. But that was just what I've been learning this year. And Ashley has something to share.
So basically, I thought I was going to be graduating not next May, but the following May, and then I realized a couple of weeks ago that I was going to be graduating next May. And when you think that you have 2 years of college left, like real life hasn't completely set in yet. But realizing I only have 1 year left, like this is like my last summer before I have to start working full time, scared the poop out of me. I was so nervous, and I started like anticipating the future, trying to kind of like control my life, and because I kind of felt like I was out of control after getting this kind of like sprung on me. Like my guidance counselor was like, "Why? How did you not realize you only have 9 classes left?" I was like, "I honestly have no idea."
Yeah.
So it was just very like shocking to me. So I just became like very anxious, not depressed, but just kind of like sad because I didn't really know
Like what's going
on. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to like intern this summer. I have to like get 3 more internships. I have to like do all these things, and I just felt so out of control. But like I think like what God's been teaching me like over this past month and a half or so is just to be patient. Like everything happens for a reason, and I believe like the path that I'm on is the right one.
Yeah.
And especially with like being like guided by Him and all of that stuff is comforting to know, and I don't have to like be so in control
And worried.
Yeah, and so
know.
worried. And I just think like just being patient and letting like the chips fall where they may, I think is really important. And like good things happen when you least expect it, and that's kind of like been what my philosophy is
just
lately.
like letting the fruit flourish.
Yeah.
Because it will, you know. It's just like you have to let the time pass by and trust. You know?
Yeah, I feel like at this point in someone's career in college, especially when the summer nears, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing my summer plans. Like, how can I plan this out for like my following year in school? And because like you spend like your spring semester planning out your fall semester also, and just like so much worrying about the future.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to live in the present and be patient.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that was so great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.